Okay, hello Cancerians, and thanks for joining me for the Virgo, it's actually the September, the September Tarot with Animal Totem. This is Vickie, really, that rock and roll prophetess. We're going to do our first reading, the main portion with the rock and roll tarot deck. As always, this is a deck designed by me. Then we're going to follow it up with another card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, also my deck. If you're a Patreon level 2 subscriber, you're going to get an additional card from these awesome cards by Leanne Peters. They're called the Healing Energy deck. I just want to fan them out and kind of show you, because this doesn't really tell you much about them. They're really, really powerful and cool deck, like all of Leanne's stuff. Okay, what is in store for our Cancerian friends? I want to tell you, let me get the cards out, and then I want to talk a little Cancer, because I was Cancerian moonchild. People, keep on peeping. What is that? Higher ground. Till I get to higher ground. So now I'm getting higher ground, but I was definitely getting, of all things, when I was tuning in before I was going to do your reading and shuffling the cards, I was getting that old tune, It's a Grand Old Flag. It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may they wave. It's the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true, the red, white, and blue. Well, whatever. I don't know why I was getting that. The only thing I can think of is in America, you know, 4th of July is your season, you know, I don't know where it was. That was just so random that popped in my head. Real strong that came through. Da 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 da. Old acquaintance be forgot. Keep your eye on that grand old flag. Da, da, da. Hey! I don't know why. It wouldn't stop. Even if it was still playing. So I had to say that for some reason. But what was I going to tell you? I don't know. Let's do the reading. First card out, you got Wheel of Fortune. That's super cool. Wheel of Fortune is one of the best cards in the deck. As I always say, I didn't put it on the cover of my deck for no reason. It's a powerful card of fortune, fate, and destiny. And it's saying things are taking a turn for the better. Well, we are in an ingress month. It's a Libra ingress, so it's a change of seasons for everybody. Now you are, how we determine that, let's just use this as an example. There's the 4 seasons of the year, right? And every time the sun moves into a cardinal sign, that is when we change seasons. Well, you are a cardinal sign. So I think Libra will be affected the most by this Libra ingress. It's going to affect everybody. But Libras will be the most, but also the other cardinal signs, and that would be you. So we have the Libra ingress here. The next one we'll have is the Capricorn ingress. Then we'll have in the spring, for the Northern Hemisphere, the Aries ingress. And then in the summer, or around that 4th of July time usually, well, it's actually June 20th or so, we have that, the Cancer ingress. So you being a cardinal sign, this is, you know, you're connected in with that. It's a square. It forces change. The wheel is saying the wheel is turning. Things are changing. Upright, it looks like really, really favorable for you. And it says that a lot of stress is going to be relieved from your life. A lot of stress. It's a good time to plant these new seeds. You know, it's planting the seeds that are going to bloom and grow and blossom in the future. You guys are getting some money, some of you. Some of you are going to get some money out of this for sure. You're getting awarded money, or you're getting... Some of you, you may just get a raise at work and then you're more happy in your job. Or you may say, yeah, you've planted this seed, I want to get this job. You get the job, and this is a card of being real happy with your work and doing something that you really love. But for some of you, you could even win money with Wheel of Fortune and this card showing up. Some of you gamble, you could win. And then you might take this money that you get, or an endowment or inheritance, or maybe some kind of a settlement if you've been waiting on a settlement, and then you might turn it around and invest it and do some kind of thing. Something that you've done for a hobby, you may turn it into an actual business. Some of you might be moving. Some of you might take that money and move, or go on a trip or something. But you're definitely you're moving towards being in a better place. You may be if it's a new job, you might have to relocate, you know, and go to a different place. But you're feeling much better about yourself. You're getting a lot of respect. You're getting a lot of recognition. You're getting a lot of acknowledgement. And it's deserved. This is never just something like, oh, this can be, this 6, these are a couple of 6s we've got here. This 6 can be where you just get some money because somebody feels sorry for you or whatever, you know. But this is not. This is earned every bit of it. You earned every bit of it, and it's earned that you've worked for, and you get the reward. You've been waiting on this. See, you've been waiting on a decision. Been waiting on a decision for a while here. That's what this stuff is about. Some of you, if it is some kind of case that you're waiting on, you might have had a bad lawyer, or somebody maybe gave you. I'm hearing a bum steer. You got a bum steer, which would mean like somebody gave you a bad advice and it steered you in the wrong direction. You know, so you got a bum steer, and there's an X here that really is standing out to me. By the way, let that happen. If any letters or shapes stand out to you, that's the way that you can get a personal message out of these real general readings here. So that X really stood out to me. So maybe it was your ex. Maybe some of you, this is a divorce settlement. Could be. And you're going to get the money from the ex, and then you're going to go do your thing. You know, do your own thing there. But some of you, there was some bad advice given, or you've been waiting a really long time for this decision to come down, and then it finally comes down. Some of you have been waiting years. Some of you are getting some kind of settlement. It might be like a SSI or settlement or something like that, where you've been waiting for years and years, and it's finally going to show up. Wheel of Fortune. Fortune is changing. Or maybe some of you have been trying to get another job for years. Maybe you've been stuck in a job that you hate for years, and it's finally going to show up. But whatever's been stressing you out seems like it's kind of going away there. So let's take a look at our animal totem for our Cancerian people. Don't forget, if you're interested in that ingress reading, it'll be available for a limited time on my website. It's always real popular. We'll look at the season ahead. And I have all sorts of other readings, decks, books, t-shirts, and adult coloring books, all sorts of things. So if you're interested, check it out above or below. And if you want to subscribe, it's over there. Now let's get into our animal totem for our Cancer friends. For September. I cannot get that song. Won't stop. Just won't stop. It's a grand old flag. I don't stop. Okay. I sang the whole darn song. I don't know what else you want me to do with it. Okay. Cancer. The horse. Horse is about travel again. You got to see if you got this card, a travel card in the spread, and you get the horse. Many of you are going to be traveling, or maybe even getting a new car. You could take that money and get a new car, because the horse was the main means of travel back in the day. You know, magic, divination, astral travel, journey. Ride like the wind to the furthest reaches. Expand beyond your comfort zone and explore the realms of possibility. Yeah, this is a great time to do something really different around this time of when we have a shift of seasons. And again, you Cancers, all the cardinal signs are affected more than anybody. So definitely, expand your comfort zone. Ride like the wind to the furthest reaches. Try something different. That's what this ace is all about. You're going to be trying something different, and you're going to have the money to do it. And it's fun. It's fun and exciting, I'm hearing. You're gonna have some fun and excitement. This is thrilling to you. This is something, it might be a home-based business, which again, that's, home-based business is ideal for Cancers. But you're not really one to want to travel around a lot unless you have like a Sag or Gemini, rising or moon. By the way, do check your rising and moon on these if this doesn't resonate. But yeah, take a little trip, going somewhere. If this dream job shows up and it's in another location, you need to seriously consider it, because this is sure looking like whatever this is. Maybe the business itself has to do with travel or something. Maybe it's some sort of travel or tourism, or travelers. Maybe you want to open up a bed and breakfast. Somebody out there could be like that. All right. So then now next thing I'm gonna do is the healing energy cards. If you are a Patreon person, that's coming up right next. I want to thank everybody for all your support by liking, sharing, commenting, purchasing my wares. Keeps everything flowing for me and keeps these readings free month after month, year after year here on YouTube. I appreciate you all so much. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of September and a great Libra ingress And remember, it's a grand old flag. It's a high flag. They're still singing that song to me. I don't know what that's about. Okay, Cancerians. Have a great month. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.